Hey, what's up everyone? So I'm out here today on Big Fishing Creek. It's my first time fishing this creek. I spent the weekend fishing Potter County. I'm on my way home now on Sunday, and there's an insane amount of bugs here. As soon as I turned on the road, I was driving and smacking a bunch of bugs off my windshield. They're all over the water down here, but I haven't seen one rise yet. Hopefully that changes here later in the afternoon, but we'll see what happens. So I got some nymphs on here first to start, and hopefully we can pick up some fish. Like I said, I've never been here before, so we'll just see how it goes, but let's start. There's a fish. Looks like a brownie. First fish of the day here. And a nice little, the creek kind of split up here into a bunch of little channels. So I'm just doing what I can here. Little brown trout. I'm not familiar with the creek at all. I don't know how long these channels will last, but he's on the Rainbow Warrior. That's just an absolutely gorgeous fish right there. Just a little guy, but he's very pretty. A lot of red on his tail fin. That's what we're here for. There's a pretty big brownie in here. I'm just watching him. He's came up and got dry flies twice. I'm not sure what he took. He's just swimming around in there. I was thinking about going to a dry, but there's so many logs in here. As soon as I hook him, he'd just take me and snap me off. He's probably a good 16 inches. So I'm gonna toss my nymph in there and see if anything will take it, but it's not worth he'll just break me off. There's no way I'd be able to handle him. There's a fish, there's a fish, there's a fish. Oh, stay out of those logs. Oh, he's gonna snap me for sure. He's got me all kinds of tangled right now. I doubt he's even on there anymore. Oh boy, it's pretty deep in here. Oh, he's still on there. I don't want him to break my freaking rod here to boot. So that would be the one I have on, I guess. Holy crap. Not sure how this is gonna work here. Okay, I think maybe he popped off the stick. Yep, he did. So I still got him. This is an adventure. There's so many fish swimming around in this hole right now. I would have never landed that big one. Never in a million years, but somehow my tippet held up in those trees there. That's a really nice fish. 11-incher probably. That was an adventure. Hopefully the rest of the fish I catch go a little smoother than that. But yeah, he was up near the top, and there was 3 or 4 more fish in here. There was one really nice one feeding down here, but oh well. Hopefully we'll find some more in better spots. There we picked up a little fella. He's on the Rainbow Warrior as well. I normally don't fish the Rainbow Warrior. Oh, that's a brookie. That's a really nice native right there. Really nice native. Oh, nice fish. Get out of that log. Get out of that log. Yes. That's a nice brown. That was an aggressive take. Oh. I think he's on the Rainbow Warrior as well. He hammered that thing. Get him back in there. Just hooked into a fish here. This fish took on the swing. Haven't gotten a good look at it. Looks like a snagged brown trout. No, it's not snagged, it was just wrapped up there. He took my hare's ear, just a traditional hare's ear. It's a really pretty fish. They have a really defined spots, a really red tail. Just really pretty fish right there. Got my first action here in quite a bit of time. This is a pretty decent brownie. Just a little bit of pocket water over there. Not sure which fly he was on. There was one feeding over there on top, and I can't figure out what they're feeding on. I put dry flies on twice today and hadn't had any action. So I'm just nymphing, and I don't know if this is one that was rising or not, but he's a good fish on the Iron Lotus. Alright, let's get this guy back in the water here. Take a look at that nice fella. I thought there might be one laying under those sticks over there. It seems like they're really holding tight to the bank. At least that's where the fish that are rising are at. They're up against the bank. So I threw that one under that pile of brush right there and picked one up. Not sure which fly he was on. He popped off here as soon as he hit the net. But he's a nice fish too. These are all nice 10-inch fish for the most part, 10-inch or better. I think I'm on a good fish here. I think I'm on a pretty good fish here. He's staying on the bottom. I haven't seen him yet, but he feels pretty decent. Hopefully we can keep him on long enough to get a look at him anyways. He's just burying into the bottom. All right, buddy, come on up. Come on up. You're all right. Yeah. He's just, I think he's about the same as some of the other ones I caught. Just the way he's fighting, he felt like a bigger fish, but we'll take him. It's been slow here this afternoon. But I got 3 here pretty quick now, but it's probably gone at least an hour, probably longer, between my last fish and the last couple I caught here. Oh, he was snagged. That's why he felt bigger. Yep. Nice fish, though. Another good one. There, I got one. This guy was rising, but he took the nymph as well. I can actually see him in there rising. He's in a little shallow pocket of water. He's not a bad fish, though. Bigger than I thought he was. Oh, he got off. Did he snap me? Yep, he snapped me. There we go. Another nice brownie. Looks like he's on the top fly, maybe. That's about average again, I think, for what I've been catching today. Oh, come on. There we got him. That's a nice fish. I mean, these fish are just really pretty. Fly broke off in his mouth. I see it's out because of the barbless hook. I got it back. That's good. There he is. Seems like the pocket water closer to that bank. I haven't really had any luck at all to the bank behind me. I mean, there is some pocket water on this bank closer to me, but they aren't holding in it. as often anyway. I did catch some, I guess. Come on, buddy. This one looks like he's on the hare's ear. A lot of current out there. Oh, we got him. Oh, we had him. Now we got him again. That's a good fish right there. Another 11, 12 inches, but I love... Oh, relax, bud. Let me get that out of you. Did it come out of you? Yes, it did, huh? I love the fish with hardly any spots. I think they're really cool. This guy doesn't have many black spots on him at all. Not towards his belly, anyway. I picked one up in the small pocket. I didn't really expect there to be one in there. I didn't have the camera on. But one grabbed it. I don't think it's very big. I don't know. It's hard to tell when they're in so much current. Yeah, he's actually pretty nice. Okay, I don't know where he's at. He's gonna end up getting off here when he's above me like that. Oh yeah. A good fish. It's the nicest one of the day. If I can keep him on. Come on, bud. Come on. Oh, just missed him. Oh, there he is. Whew. That's probably the nicest fish of the day. Good 14. He's hooked in there tight. Let's get him back in. And this current is ridiculously fast. He was just sitting in one little pocket. That's all it takes to hold fish like that. Whew. Really good fish there. Hopefully we can get some more like that. Yeah, I hooked this one straight above me. There's finally a nice fish on this side of the creek. These fish are holding in some spots I really wouldn't think they would be. And obviously in the nice pocket, so this one wasn't even really in a pocket. I just flipped it up before I walked through and he grabbed on. Not quite as big as the last one, but he's about 13 inches. Chunky fish on the iron lotus. These are nice, healthy fish in this creek, for sure. All right, relax, buddy. Relax. You're good. Another good fish right there. There we go. Another pocket water fish. This water is just turbid and insane out here. But one little rock is all it takes to make a back seam, a current pocket, whatever that these fish are holding in. And this is, I mean, it took me a while to realize what fishing pocket water really meant. And this creek, in this section, these fish, this is the definition of it right here. And now I understand why it's so fun, why people always talk about it. It's another absolutely gorgeous, healthy, chunky fish right there. Get you untangled. Now you're out. Another, I mean, look at that. Just a long, healthy fish. The third fish in there. I haven't pulled more than one fish out of a spot pretty much all day. There's 3 in this one. I know I didn't land any of them, but same concept there, whether they hit the net or not. There's a nice little fish on the iron lotus. Nice little guy. There's Lou. I thought it was a little guy, but he's pulling. I might have snagged him when he came up there. Yeah, say something looked funny when I hooked him. Just a little brownie. I think he's unhooked already. Just took the fish here. Kind of swinging the fly. Feels like a pretty decent fish. Haven't seen it yet. There he is, right at my feet. Yeah, I was about to pull up to make a cast and he was on. Looks like a pretty nice brown. Come on. He's got some pep in him. Keep this on. There we go. That's a good fish. He's gorgeous on the sexy waltz. That's a good foot long. It's a good 12-inch fish. It's a good 12-inch fish. All right, so my riffle with all the pocket water ran out. I'm gonna fish this little riffle here, and then I'm gonna call it a day. I've been out for, I don't know, 5 hours now anyway. And I first got here, I caught 4 or 5 fish pretty much, boom, 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 right away. I thought it was gonna be a great day. And then it went like an hour and a half, 2 hours without even having a bite. So I got a little down, but it came through here, that last riffle. There were a lot of bugs in the water from the start. As soon as I pulled onto the road, I mean, there were bugs smacking my windshield all over. It was crazy. So I figured it was gonna be a good dry fly day. There weren't many fish rising at all. So when they were rising, I had the urge to put dry flies on, and that was pretty much a waste of time. I couldn't even get them to look at the dry flies. So the best thing that happened to me was getting into that riffle and just fishing the pocket water and pulling out fish. It was an absolute blast. This is definitely going to be back to this creek. Might become a tradition to stop here on my way to and from camp in Potter County every year now when the flows are good. It was a lot of fun. Those fish were gorgeous. I think the brownies, I mean, the average fish was probably 11 inches. A couple bigger, a couple smaller, but one real nice brookie. I think I lost one fish that may have been another brookie, about 7-8 inches. I didn't get a great look at it. It didn't look like a brownie, I'm not sure. It was just, all in all, it was just a really good day. So doesn't look like I'm gonna hit anything here, but that's all right. I'm gonna hit the road. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you didn't already, check out the other videos from my Potter County trip. I'm not sure if I'll post them first or after this video, but keep an eye out or go back and watch them. I had a great time chasing a lot of stockfish, a few wild browns here and there, but I caught some massive rainbows. They do a great job of stocking that creek. Even with all the pressure, I caught a lot of fish. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks again, guys. Take care.